Well, everybody, we're up here at the Grafton Visitor Center before you get into town. Doesn't look like there's much going on here. I'm not even sure if they're open, but we'll see. But a little bit north of here is the town of Grafton. We're bike riding. You saw a big American flag off in the distance, and that's kind of up there. One thing to note when you're riding on the bike trail, it is directional. This is my first time being on it. Eventually I saw the arrows and I didn't know if the other side of the road had an actual bike trail or if it was just a shoulder. So I crossed over there to get a closer look at the river earlier, and yeah, definitely a directional bike trail. So it's kind of neat. Learn something every day. But, yeah, headed on back to Elsah, and got my car. I just came up here, so I'm just kind of doing sectional bits. So we'll check a little bit out of Grafton and go from there. Everybody, we're in Grafton. Just pulled in here at the loading dock. It's a little restaurant, bar. Wintertime, they got ice skating rink inside with heaters and all sorts of stuff. It's a popular little attraction here in Grafton. If you're ever in the area, check it out. It's not too bad. A lot of neat little shops down here in Grafton. A lot of little bed and breakfast places. A lot of pubs and taverns and eateries down here too. This town does get flooded quite a bit. Huge hills. One of the neat places here is this old lumberyard type place. They got all these old boards that you can make all sorts of woodwork, furniture and stuff into. And they got a zip line and a little tram thing over here I've never done yet. I've seen the attraction signs for it. A Memorial Park right here in town. It says Aries Resort for lodging and zip line. You can do the Grafton Sky Tour. Got a few winery places here in town too, so if you ever drive through Grafton, especially on the weekends, the roads are packed. A lot of people out here celebrating. And there's areas down here too, near the docks, where you can go hang out. You know, just watch the birds in the wintertime. And real tall hill there. And Grafton Winery. It's always a popular place. But they have some lodging up there above it. And there's various places up on the hills. There's some really far up there in some spots when you get through parts of town. There's all the boat docks, the marina. We're kind of heading out of the main hustle and bustle portion of Grafton. Coming up here towards the northern end, there's a couple little bars, fish stands, stuff of that nature, barbecue place, and there's a tiny little grocery store up here. I've gone in a couple of times for cookies or drinks. Got a little critter right there. Yeah, looks like an otter or something. Marmot, otter, don't know what he is. It's cute. See all the houses up here on stilts in parts. And that's because of all the flooding that happens in these parts every so often. Got old St. Patrick's Church right there. Old stone structure. pretty nice. So way up there on top of the hill, imagine being that house, that homeowner. That's up there a little ways, ain't it? The Riverview Guest House. Looks like a nice little place. You rent all these little places for probably a weekend or a week, however long you want to stay. Party hardy. Coming up here to the little Grafton Market. Little grocery store. So they've got you know, your beer and your soda, and you can get bread and cookies and other little grocery items. It's not a big store, but you can get a few things. Been there a couple times. I've needed to get stuff for the kids. I'll go up to Pere Marquette Lodge and well, guys, this is probably as far as I'm gonna go here in town. I got Drifters, a little bar and restaurant, and got a couple of little houses up here still on stilts up the way, and a little Beasley fish market where you can get hot fish. Like I said, these are all popular places on the weekends. A lot of little lodges and stuff up here. But bike trail in town here really isn't defined as much. They had an alternate route, but I kind of came down the main drag. So not 100% sure how it all works in here. Had a cop pulled around nearby me just a few minutes ago. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just turn around, head back to my car, and then I'll probably head north towards the Pere Marquette Lodge and, you know, go up that way a little bit. So I came down here closer to the marina. It looks like there's a little path down here. It might be the alternate bike trail. Keeps you off the main road, keeps you away from traffic. On the main street, you get to a certain point here in town, there's sidewalks, which a lot of people are riding down or walking down, and then you eventually run out of sidewalk, so you can kind of head this way, or you can head back down towards the loading dock and all that here. That's about a block or block and a half south, or west, I mean, off the main drag. And I think that's what you end up taking when you first come into Grafton. So I had a cop looking at me a couple of times doing his rounds. Hey, I complete ignorance. This is my first time doing this, so just to give you a heads up though, if you ride your bike on the river trail here through Grafton, you just come down here, like I say, closer to loading dock and marina and all that stuff, and I think you'll be golden. All the cool shops and stuff are up there in town on the main drag. But there's other neat stuff to see out here. Look at all these boats, man. Houseboats, speedboats, yachts, whatever. I'm not a real boat techie kind of guy, but been on a few of them. Little boat sails and other stuff down here. So yeah, kind of neat. You know, looks like he's coming back this way. But yeah, if you're ever in the area, it's a neat place to visit. It's a neat place to stay. A lot of attractions and stuff down here. Oh, cool, we got a pool there too. That's neat. definitely watch the traffic. You know, just stay safe, keep your head about you. Definitely gets crowded down here. Like I say, we're coming up here near the big American flag, and that's a really neat place to watch the seagulls and the eagles and all that stuff in the wintertime. So we're coming down here near the loading dock. Neat little restaurant and bar area. In the wintertime, they've got a ice skating rink that they put indoors. They have portable heaters and everything. Done that a couple times, it's really neat.